Good evening, everyone.
How are you doing? Hello there.
How are you doing?
Wow.
Wow.
All of a sudden, everybody popped up. That freaked me out.
Lots of people here in the chat all of a sudden.
Benjamin, Samantha.
I see Mike Wheeler. Ben is here. I see Carlos. I see Captain Akron, Ryan, Mike Wheeler, Samantha. Everyone, thank you for joining. It's good to have you tonight. It's going to be a quick show. I don't want to spill over past the top of the hour because Dole of Dad's about to premiere a new show called Disney Pins Live. So that's going to be coming up. It's coming up at 8 o'clock our time, 11 o'clock Eastern.
So many live shows, so little time.
Yeah.
Couldn't even Arnie. Yeah, Disney World Freak. Hi, Candy Mom.
Hello, Cynthia.
Grace F.
How are you, Grace? Good to see you.
Mar,
Rock and Robin. Good to see you all.
Friday night, you guys are should be painting the town. We should be painting the town, not in our sweats and all cozy and in my Snuggie. Who all has a blanket with the sleeves? I love mine.
Oh, the Snuggie?
Yeah, the Snuggie. I love mine. They don't make them really anymore, especially the type with the
no, actually, it's kind of clever.
The blanket. I know. You got to have a blanket.
Pearl Manhattan. It's good to see you. Oh, look at that. She says, you make me smile. Pearl, I am so glad. I'm so glad we can make you smile. That's great. It is the 10th day of Christmas. 10 Lords of Leaping, according to the song.
And it costs $10,000 for 10 Lords of Leaping.
So I'm guessing that's $1,000 per person.
I think so.
Cody Hankins, thank you for being here.
I have a unicorn blanket with a hood and paws. That would work.
Good to have you.
I like that.
It's great to see everyone here in the chat.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining tonight. But like I said, look at that. Ray raised his hand when Doug asked who has a blanket with sleeves in. Stacy, good to see you. Say hi to Ray for us, please.
I love I cannot find this Snuggie ever. Like the type of fabric and the blankie of it.
Jody and Laura Life, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Thank you.
It was Costco 10 years ago and I could never find it again.
Carlos will be a lord.
Carlos.
But can you leap? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. But literally it says this year, 10 Lords of Leaping is $10,000.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that
if Richard comes in,
I'm hoping that the Orlando guy joins us. I know that he knows that we've gone live. I just saw him like the tweet, so I'm hoping that he's going to be joining us.
I'm here in New York, curled up in my sweats too. Oh yes,
yeah. Actually, curling up under a blanket sounds good.
Hi, Pam.
It's a little cool tonight. It was
a little chilly willy here.
It was quite foggy this morning.
Yeah.
It's something that we hadn't had a lot of in the last couple of years, but all of a sudden the fog is back.
We've commuted together.
Leanne, oh look, Richard is here. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
And Leanne Sherbick. Leanne, your family, how cute are you? Oh my goodness, I saw that picture on Instagram.
Your kidlets are very...
Everyone, looks like you're all adorable. Just love the picture.
Should we do that first, or are you going to get the news out?
I'm going to go ahead and get the news out, but let's do this first. Right in front of us.
Okay.
We have a box.
It's fragile.
It is.
It's Italian.
It is an impromptu mail call here, but I promised that Richard that I would open this on air tonight.
What is it? Hurry.
Let's see.
Handle with care.
Arnie, Ben, and Doug for Pepper Tree Villa.
Sorry, Ben.
And our address. So I'm just opening up this box.
You're not opening it for people to see.
It's kind of hard to because of the way the camera is. But
here, let's lift it up so we can do it this way. So people could see it. So
I'm going to open this up, and inside there is a little packing slip from
how cute,
the Orlando guy. So this is from Richard.
And bubbly wrap.
And I see 3 little boxes.
3 mugs.
And in each box is a mug.
Just do one. Richard, this over here.
So I'm opening this one. I'm very excited about this.
What does it look like? It's white. That is cute.
Look at that, the Orlando.
Did you commission that or did you draw? Are you a designer and artist, Richard? Because I actually, as a designer and an artist myself, that is super cute. I like your graphic and your logo.
I love the logo too.
See it.
And I love the fact that it's a
I need my
nice.
glasses.
I like that it's a nice, big, hefty mug.
Yeah, it's done.
Hey,
really
Zach,
well.
thank you for joining. Good to see you here.
I mean, look how good it looks.
It's great. Richard, these are amazing. I absolutely love these. Well, Ben, yours is here in the box, so we will make sure that.
It really is kind of cool.
Yeah, Ben says, "Ooh, me likey."
Yeah. Okay, it's made in China by Orca Castings. A little Orca. I don't know the way the ceramic is.
So, Richard, thank you very
so
much.
Yes, I will enjoy these. I like the size.
Mike Wheeler's got a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grace, it's great, isn't it? I love that.
Now, could people buy this, Richard? Is this something that you can tell them to go buy some swag?
Yeah, but
So put the link in it so people can buy your swag.
if someone knows how to do that, let's make it a ritual that you drink from the mug each episode.
Oh, the gloves! It was impromptu right here.
Oh, you know it. This mug is actually going to be kind of like Lofi. It's like a little mascot for us.
Well,
This will always be here. I'll always have some dilly with me.
Okay, I got one of those mugs. Okay, Pam.
So yeah, if there is a link for this, Richard, of where people can purchase these mugs, go ahead and just drop it there in the chat. These mugs, my website will be live next week with my online shop for mug goodness. Wonderful, Richard. Thank you so much. Please let us know when that happens.
Everybody's having
when it
I
does,
didn't use my gloves.
Tweet it out. I'll retweet that so all of our family knows what's going on. Our big village here.
Yeah, we need to. We can't really rearrange what we have, but
what do you mean rearrange?
where you know how some people have their studio and they put all their swag in the back of stuff they collected.
Oh, I know.
We would have to rotate.
Yeah, we'd actually have to move things around in here. It's kind of difficult.
Oops.
So
Okay.
anyway, Richard,
Go and read my funny story. Scroll up and read my funny story. LOL.
Stacy.
I need my glasses. I can't see. I got one of those mugs. Ooh, really good. Mark. Thank God our phone was in her pocket.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Stacy, we're looking for your story here. Keep going.
I'm trying.
There it is.
Oh,
I have a funny story. My friend called me and said she was mortified. Her brother called her in-laws to tell her she was live streaming on Facebook. She just come out of the bathroom. Oh, that's not a good thing.
Why do people have to be like that? Like you're going pee and there's someone in the stall and they're just blah 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 on the phone. And it's like
Mars says 10 lords leaping, all 10 players on the floor of an NBA game jumping at once. That would be 10 lords leaping. Yeah.
Well, to me, basketball is the sport with squeaky shoes. Okay, we're really going then.
Arnie, did you get the pin? You know what? I did.
We got more swag.
I did. But I'm going to open that up in a mail call video. But for this one, I promised Richard, as soon as I got it, I would open up live. So I wanted to make sure that we got that done. And there it is, the Orlando guy. I love this mug.
It's actually hefty, yeah.
Richard, thank you so much. The graphic is really nice. I love your logo. That is just wonderful. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I would like to know if you drew that or did you commission somebody, because does that look like you? Or is that what you want to look like? Or that's what you look like? It's a terrible story.
So Luffy lives PTV with his mom, Sherry, and Ben.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Luffy's hard to talk to. You have to go through his agent in New York.
And Ben wants his mug. Okay, Ben, we'll have to get together so you can get the mug.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be great if you could get it for Monday night. Oh, it was an accident. She didn't mean to go live on Facebook. Oh, my goodness.
Cool logo, yes. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we did get swag. So
let's get started. I'm gonna get started with some news here. There's one thing. It's about the Reedy Creek Fire Department. They released an official statement regarding the people mover smoke at the Magic Kingdom yesterday. It says yesterday afternoon, reports broke out of smoke and a possible fire at the Tomorrowland Transit Authority people mover in the Magic Kingdom. Both the people mover and the Astro Orbiter, which are housed in that same building, were evacuated.
oh, it's right there.
With the Reedy Creek Fire Department on the scene, the issue was resolved within an hour and both attractions were back up and running that same evening. However, no clarification regarding the incident was provided. In a statement to the Orlando Sentinel, the Reedy Creek ID person, fire department spokesperson said responders were called to the ride at 5:24 p.m. and confirmed that there was no fire at the scene. Responders spent a total of 12 minutes at the location before leaving. The cause of the smoke has not been disclosed, but witnesses have stated that there was a smell of electrical and rubber burning in the area, which could be related to the moving ramp leading up and down the loading platform of the People Mover attraction. Cast members were seen using a fire extinguisher on the ride's exit ramp. Park officials have not returned with comment regarding the incident.
Now, the People Mover was an opening day attraction, right?
No, it was not. It was not.
When did the People Mover open?
I do not remember, but it was not an opening. Hey, Walt, thank you for being here. Great to see you. Like, Arnie, there was another story from yesterday about the touch points failing to enter the park. The magic. Oh
yeah, I saw that picture. There was hordes of people, and they just let them through the gate because the ticket things wouldn't work. So I mean, I've never seen a mass of people in that giant area of the opening. They just let people in the park.
Ben says it opened in 1975. It must have opened at the same time or at about the same time as Space Mountain because it was built. That structure was built like that. So,
and then they probably had a small little remodel. I mean, that stuff is old. I mean, we're talking 45 years old.
Cynthia wants to know, did you hear about someone going potty on a ride? Well, that wouldn't surprise me, actually.
Before I sit down on anything, even at a restaurant I was out to today.
Jody and Laura Life, good night from Florida. Good night. Thank you for joining. It was good to have you.
I always make sure there's nothing on it. There's no greasy stains or nothing wet or crumbs or gum. Especially when you sit in a movie theater, I get my phone and
if he could, he would do something like Sheldon Cooper and wear his bus pants.
I would wear pants, wear it once, and then throw them away.
Yeah. So January 3rd, it's the 10th day of Christmas. It's time for the Daily Dose of Disney. Here we have 1965. January 3rd, 1965, Disneyland began to observe its 10th anniversary with what they called a Tencennial Parade. When Disney does a 10th anniversary, it's always the Tencennial. So I was just a babe in arms the first time I went to Disneyland, and it was in August of that year. And we were there for the Tencennial. Ben and I were there. So,
of course you were.
Yeah. So yeah, it's, kind of cool. I like that word. Tencennial is kind of cool.
Well, they had the celebration, like a little
Diz Our Dream
show in front of the castle of these candles with people in these legs, and they were running around.
Diz Our Dream. Great to see you.
Very, very hideous.
By the way, I'm planning a West Coast run to Newport Beach this year. Details to come when they are firmed up. Richard, please firm that up. Let us know. Let's do a meetup. I certainly hope we can arrange that.
Probably get down there. It depends, again, your timing.
For Diz Our Dream, is it Jeff or is it Angela? Just asking.
Who
or is it both?
You? Richard, keep in contact.
We'll have to arrange a meeting. Yes, Ben, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
too bad we didn't have one of those pods with those things you can also come up to the Bay Area. Because have you been? Were you here when the Walt Disney Family Museum opened? And have you been there in San Francisco at the Presidio?
Oh, it's Jeff Angeles in bed. Hi, Jeff.
Okay.
So January 3rd, 1994. This is at Epcot. The Kitchen Cabaret Review, better known as simply the Kitchen Cabaret. It closed on this day. And it was an original opening day attraction at the Land Pavilion. If you remember, it was hosted by Bonnie Appetite. Or Bon Appetit.
I would have loved to seen it. I think it was probably perfect for its time, but it would have been it needed to go.
Yeah. Stefan Nobles, thank you for joining. Good to see you here.
Sorry,
my goodness, great. So anyway, Queen
what do
Harriet.
You guys think of the music? We love it. It's been there.
Queen Harriet.
Half a dozen
We've
times?
been there about half a dozen times. It is an amazing museum. They have
never gets old.
They have an exhibit that's constantly changing in a separate building. Wonderful. I absolutely highly recommend the Walt Disney Family Museum.
We did the 90th anniversary because they have the museum, then they have an exhibit that rotates. One year we saw Walt's Nine Old Men.
Yeah.
And then we just saw last July Mickey's, like all Mickey, and it was his 90th birthday.
Yeah. That was a cool exhibit. I really liked it.
It's so cool.
Tony, Fantasmic Chronicles, just getting home from working and joining. Thank you,
Oh,
Tony.
thank you.
Thank you for being here. 20 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Okay. Pam's fam, of course. We love having Pam here. She's awesome. And Amy. Amy, I had not seen Amy.
We got 6 minutes.
I'm so glad
Jeffy's going to be doing
I
it.
do.
So we
Amy,
want to
thank you
say
so
everybody
much.
hi. I just don't want, if you want to, we go over.
But there's so much happening here tonight. Not much in the world of history. Next thing was in 2014. Disney announced, actually it was Lucasfilm that announced it, that beginning in 2015, Marvel Entertainment would be granted the exclusive rights to Star Wars comics and their graphic novels and things like that. It had, up to that point, been handled by a company called Dark Horse Comics.
Oh, so they're absorbing everything. They're getting their little paws on everything.
Exactly. And speaking of Star Wars, in 2016, on this day, they announced that the film had earned more than $629 million domestically since its opening on December 18th. That was The Force Awakens.
Yeah,
in 2016 at this point, because it
the
opened
first of the three.
December 18th, 2015. So obviously there was a pent-up demand there. So they did that. And then finally on this day at Epcot, Soarin' took guests, Soarin' over California. You know, you get to fly over California. I love Soarin' over California, but it closed on this day in Epcot as they were preparing to do Soarin' Around the World.
Again, I want to have a reason to go to all the parks, and if you make them an exact clone or even slightly alter it, but with Soarin', California should have stayed California, period. And then if I wanted to see World, I go to Epcot. But now I don't ever have to go to Epcot and waste my fast pass or time because it's the same thing at California Adventure.
Oh, Ben's saying something happened with Harriet. What happened, Harriet? Oh no. Okay.
What's wrong?
Oh, Armac is here. Great. Thank you for joining.
Yes, California is way better.
I really did like it better.
I just think it was appropriate. It was perfect. It had everything right to it. World was just, I got the feels. Nothing like California. Nothing like California.
Let me go ahead and do a little housekeeping here. Dean of theliveplace.com is an awesome guy. His website, like I said, theliveplace.com, he hosts over 70 channels there. You can see lots of content there, not just Disney, but cooking, traveling, other things like that. Great content. Go check it out. He advertises all of our channels and all of our shows when we go live during the week. Of course, PTV Live is always advertised there for Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. I'd also like to thank our support channels, D&G Explorers, Two Real Geeks, and Rob Fuzz, and of course, Richard, the Orlando guy. What a great support he is to us. Also,
he loves American Express and has an amazing voice.
Yes. If you have not seen it yet, I dropped a video this morning talking about the 101 Dalmatians tree of the Christmas forest here at the Villa. So check it out. It's really a nice little video. I really like it. And I mean, I really hate to end the broadcast tonight. I mean, we have so many people here following us tonight.
Everybody's so chatty with us.
Yeah, I really like talking with everyone. Tracy Glenn, there's the new name. Remember Tracy? It used to be Tracy G. Alex. He felt it was time for a name change. Tracy Glenn, great to see you here.
Oh, I was tired of the female orientation. Yes, there's the names that could go male or female.
Yeah.
Kind of like Pat. I can't call you Chief or Goofy anymore, Tracy Glenn.
And I Luffy PTV. That does remind. Did Juan join?
Yeah, our Juan's is here.
Hello, Juan. How are you doing?
Hi, guys.
Just a reminder, we have a t-shirt, a few t-shirt designs for sale at our shop right now. It's shop.spreadshirt.com/peppertreevilla. You can check out any t-shirt design right now with featuring Lofi the Snowman. If you do that, please make sure that you hit the button at the top. Oh, thank you, Leanne.
It's going to be better next year. I'm buying a new tree.
But check
and
out
we're
the
gonna
shop.
do it.
At the top of the website, you'll see a button there that'll give you 15% off your purchase. So check it out. Make sure that you get the merch that's available with Lofi the Snowman. Now, I'm actually planning an inaugural Disneyland dinner at either Jazz Kitten or Napa Rose. Count us in.
Wow.
Count us in. We would love to be there.
We've been to both. I love Napa Rose.
Napa Rose and the Jazz Kitchen. I love their jambalaya. So good.
Yeah, we
But,
like to also meet you up even on a video chat too someday.
Yeah. Jeff of Dole Whip Dad is about to go live on his channel. Again, that channel is Dole Whip Dad. He's doing a show called Disney Pins Live. So I think he's going to be doing some pins regarding Animal Kingdom today. So
I have so many pins.
If, once you're here, I'd like to refer everyone over there. Please say, just say it's a PTV raid. PTV raid. But so that's about it for us here at PTV tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate everyone being here. It's a wonderful Friday night. We'll be back here again tomorrow with another episode of the Daily Dose of Disney. So in the meantime, everyone, thank you so much. Go on over to Jeff's channel, Dole Whip Dad, and say it's a PTV raid. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.